Well, the exciting thing about stem cell therapy from an anti-aging or longevity standpoint is that our bodies hold the keys to healing, to injury management, to immune system function, to circulatory issues that, as I've said before, when we can harvest them, bank the stem cells, have them available for future use at a much reduced cost. Then, as we get older and start developing issues that may need attention, we have an immediate solution. So, when we use them systemically, your own cells, they modulate the immune system, they target areas of inflammation, they are what's called angiogenic. In other words, they stimulate the microcirculation from your eyes to your internal organs. And so, lung tissue, emphysema. There are a number of conditions that hopefully you won't develop, but certainly if you do, that you can use your own cells for. Obviously, musculoskeletal injuries, tendonitis, cartilage damage, labral tears in the hip or shoulder. There's just many indications for healing of that tissue because, if you're an active, whether you're a high level or a recreational athlete, you're going to have an injury. Something is going to happen. Sprains, strains, cartilage tear, cartilage damage, and you want a natural method to heal it. Why not use your own stem cells? And so, I've been doing this for 14 years, going on 15. I've seen great results. I've used my own stem cells multiple times a year since 2012. It remains very exciting and it's very reparative. And so to me, it's just a common sense thing. And, finding someone that's knowledgeable and experienced in doing these therapies is the key, into doing it correctly. It's not something you do want to entertain and enter into lightly. You need to do a little research and make sure that that person is a member of, certain academies and or, well trained in that and has some experience. But it then becomes relatively simple to do and to treat and help patients. I have a younger guy, I say, younger than me, that's in his late 30s, probably 40 now, that I run into at Aspen Glen at our country club where I play. I haven't seen him in 7 or 8 years, but he was a very competitive snowboarder, came to see me because someone wanted to do a partial knee replacement 8 years ago. And he had really, I'll say, denuded, in other words, worn off all the cartilage on the top of his femur and or his tibia and his femoral condyle, the large portion of the femur, in the knee joint, and they wanted to do a partial knee replacement. And he's like, man, I don't want to do this. And he would have been down for a long time. It may have been completely successful, but I harvested his cells and did one-time injection. I've never injected him since. I've seen him numerous times, and his pain relief in a very short period of time was complete. And within months, he was snowboarding, doing everything he needed. He's not had any pain since. He sent me his wife with an ankle problem to inject, sent me his mother with worn out knees. And, he's still very thrilled. And obviously when I see him on the driving range at the course, we're old buddies, and which is, it's nice to be able to have that kind of impact in somebody's life. So the easiest is to just go to our website or give us a call or schedule a telemedicine visit, and we'll get into the specifics and see if you're a candidate, depending on what kind of issues someone has. And if not, then we have other alternatives with exosome products, platelet-rich plasma, VidiPure, PRP. There's always something we can do. And most people have a little bit of fat they're willing to donate.